I respect a racist for being openly racist towards me and standing on how he feels. As long as he don't try to hurt me or anything, but he just has his ideals, than somebody who is a covert racist who acts like they're friendly because they want to save face, but they're really racist behind closed doors or tries to undermine me.
If you want to bring race into it, I think that's actually a really good point to make. Is like you're talking about the idea between implicit and explicit racism, and when you're trying to bring the idea of integrity into implicit and explicit racism, here's the kind of thing: is like in a weird kind of way, you can respect some racists if they actually dedicate themselves to learning another culture in, the act of hating on that culture. At the very least, they are whole with themselves. If you're the kind of person who you go into a rough neighborhood and you see people around you think might be around you and you lock your doors, like, guess what? That makes you less integritous than the person who is openly racist. Does that make sense? Because all integrity means is you're being whole with yourself. You're being honest with yourself.
Exactly, yeah.
And so, like, if you are a racist, guess what? If you're being honest with that truth and you're saying, like, hey, this is what it is, and, like, I'm learning about other cultures in order to be more racist and be more prejudiced, then guess what? You have more integrity than somebody who locks their doors because they're like, hey, somebody might rob me. And I want to project that I'm a good, whole, integritous person. But, like, in reality, my actions are hypocritical in terms of what I feel.
It's sneaky.
Right.
I think one of the biggest signs of integrity is vulnerability and honesty. So it's like you had somebody, I've heard of people who admitted that they were conditioned to be racist and they've done things that they regret with that conditioning, and then they make it their purpose to try to undo that and also take actions to basically kind of rectify, even if it's kind of irrectifiable, rectify to as much as they can to be a better person moving forward. So I always look at a person and say, you may not had integrity, but I can respect the fact that you decide to try to change course.
See, like, I am from Jacksonville, Florida, and race was never really a thing for me growing up. But the thing is, my parents both went to the University of Alabama, and so after the Great Recession, I actually moved back to Alabama, and I can tell you right now, people I went to high school with had connections with the Klan, and I thought that was the craziest thing ever. Yeah. But also at the same time, it kind of taught me something. It taught me it's like everybody thinks that they are the Jedi and that everybody else is the Empire.
Yeah.
And if you want to interact with people, you have to get with them on their level, even if you don't agree with them.